Always have faith in gameplay trailers. Sometimes, not all the times. See, after E3, after the beautifulness that is E3, some games stood at the top still, and some games are a little wishy-washy. First, starting off with Sekiro. Sekiro is not going to be multiplayer. That hurts. That hurts so bad. Dark Souls, From Software, Dark Souls Bloodborne always had multiplayer aspects to it. This is going to be the first one that they're going to do that does not have multiplayer. That is going to be a tough pill to swallow, a little bit scarier. And then on the flip side, a game that I liked is looking and then again I thought was is looking a little better. I looked into Death Stranding a little bit more, and now I'm thinking maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's still bad though. Today is not about me. Today is about reading your guys' comments and seeing the games that you guys thought were gonna be great, some of the ones that you thought were not gonna be that good. So let's just get into it. Next up, we got our boy Zedith, and he is going on with The Last of Us, Kingdom Hearts 3, Insomniac's SpiderMan. I didn't even know Insomniac was making that, and Doom. Now I know nothing about Doom. I don't think my fingers have ever blessed a controller or keyboard for a Doom game, but I know me some Spider-Man. That game does look good. I do have a concern that the game might be too easy. I think the difference between, and yes, it's borrowing the Batman system. We all know it's borrowing the Batman system. But the difference that I'm concerned about, and the thing that I'm a little scared about, is that it might be too easy, specifically for the reason that Batman does not have superpowers. Spider-Man does. So I'm thinking that that game might be a little too easy after a while, especially if you get a ring through. And I think that's the problem with a lot of superhero games, that they're just not scaled that well, but we'll see. There has a lot of extra stuff that I think is really good about that game from what they've shown. The world, it looks massive. It looks good enough that it's gonna be like, I think it was Batman, one of the Arkham games, obviously one of the Arkham games, when you were able to actually just go around and do a bunch of missions, and it extended the play life, the whatever people call it. There's definitely a correct word for it. It extended the play of the game by, oh, you can either rush through the storyline or you can just go around the city and capture these criminals. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but you could. I think it's gonna have that same feel to it. I hope, I pray, I hope. But that's what I'm looking forward to for that game. Kingdom Hearts 3, duh. Last of Us, duh. And he has Smash on there. I'm just gonna save Smash, talking about it again at the end, because everyone has Smash on their list. I mean, it was clean victory. Next up, we have Chris A, and he's, first of all, let me just talk about what he doesn't like, because everyone's liking the same stuff. Let's just start with that first. He definitely calls out the Death Stranding, that it is very confusing. I think everyone is mutually confused about the game. I saw a couple of videos of explaining what the game is actually about and like what they're actually teasing, the photos, the company logos on their jackets. The main character might be the president. Like, there's some crazy theories that are already out there, which is cool. I wish there was something more concrete. Even if, to me, more specifically, the gameplay is still questionable to me. Outside of what the story is, the story looks deep. Of course, the whole atmosphere, the whole where the game is deep. But God, the gameplay looks weird. What am I doing? Where's the fun? I haven't seen anything fun about that game yet. And he also points out something that I completely forgot about, and that's Final Fantasy VII Remake. What happened to that game? If anyone knows anything possible, if it's like kind of like those milk cartons. Have you seen Final Fantasy VII? If you've seen this game, please let somebody know. Where is this remake? And obviously, in my opinion, the reason why is because of his last thing that's on his list, which is Kingdom Hearts 3. They want to focus, pushing, marketing, promoting one thing at a time, and there's nothing that should overshadow the release of the long anticipated Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's pretty much why I'm assuming that they've pushed that game pretty much to the shadows, so nothing else is even being mentioned. So this game, Kingdom Hearts 3, can come out, boom, amaze, and just blow people away flawlessly and have no interruption, no second thoughts. And then I think once this game comes out, then you'll see more about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Or maybe it's just not happening, who knows? But if they do 7, I still want them to do 9. I'm just saying, a little picky, 9's my favorite. What do you want me to do? And then of course we got Smash, Last of Us, same thing. Elder Scrolls 6, haven't been a big Elder Scrolls fan, and they also didn't show me anything that I can be like, ooh, let me get into that one. They didn't show anything, so it's just a title screen. So I'm not really hyped about that, and everyone knows that the Ghost game, Tashima's Ghost, looks pretty good, but again, it's very little. We saw very little of it. Hopefully we'll see more mechanics to flesh out the gameplay, to see where the difficulty and where the intricate mechanics lie, if there are any. Or maybe the game is easy as hell and you're just supposed to look at the beautiful visuals and just kind of be told a story. Hey, what was it? The order whatever year looked nice, and then we found out the game was bun. So it could be one of those. Got to be careful. Next up, we have Asana Yuki on the plate, and my boy says Smash, of course, Kingdom Hearts, of course, Ghost, of course. Now the two things that he brings up that are actually different is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now I did see this game and I thought it was phenomenal. I've been waiting for Fire Emblem on the main console for a long time, and not just on the main console, because they've done that. What was it? The final Fire Emblem. I said Final Fantasy the first time, didn't I? Jesus. Fire Emblem. The Fire Emblem has been on. It was Fire Emblem Warriors though, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Where's my Fire Emblem on the main, like a main? It's hard to. I guess they call it a mainline game, like a very strong Fire Emblem on a console. That's what I've been waiting for, not on a handheld. And boom, it's back. They got the armor mechanics. It looks clean. It looks so good. Now, of course, I'm kind of curious because I have played the ones on the handheld, and it's been a little, relationship bonding, couples making thing. I wonder if they're still going to keep that in the game, or this one, it looks very serious, or at least the mechanics that they've shown are more serious this time around. It's not as, it didn't seem like they were even advertising that. Maybe that's like something very small or minuscule in the game, or maybe they just took it out all in general. So I'm curious on how that's gonna work out, but I'm still happy about it. And I'm gonna get a Switch because of Smash anyway. So hey, double with double wins. Because Smash is OD. And Dragon Quest, I think I played one Dragon Quest game. I think I've only literally played one. So I don't know much about it. I don't really know what it is. I gotta look it up to really see if that game even looks nice, but I probably won't get it. It's like, what is that? Dragon Quest 11. Yeah, I think I'm behind. I think I need to play a lot to catch up with you guys. But hey, if it looks cool, maybe I'll look into it. I played one, and I think they keep saying a lot of reoccurring stuff into it, so maybe I'll look into it. If you guys, are you guys looking into it? Should I look into it? Should I even bother? You let me know in the comments. Last but not least, but we had to leave him last because he knew that nothing else at E3 mattered except Smash. Outside of that, he did mention something that's very important about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. By the way, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is free on PlayStation Plus if you have it. I think it's still free. I just downloaded mine today, so I don't know when it ends. You have to look on the actual PlayStation Store for that. But hey, free game, free full game, by the way. It's not just the multiplayer, not just the zombies. The whole campaign, everything is free of the game, which is pretty cool. I thought that they would just give you like a multiplayer pass or something, but yeah, it's all free. That's cool. But number 4 is when they're gonna switch into no campaign battle right mode on the side, plus a big zombie mode, which is a little crazy. But it is paid season pass, and it sucks because a lot of games are dumbing that down. Even Anthem said they're not doing loot boxes, so it's kind of, I will agree with Matt, it is a little greedy. But outside of that, Smash Brothers, man, they've been showcasing this game like crazy. This is how we gonna end the night. We gonna talk about that Smash because they're showing all the buffs. They even took time in the E3 to showcase the buffs, the nerfs, the balancing also that's been done on this game to really, in my opinion, from what I'm being told also, because I don't give two fucks about Melee, but a lot of people do. So they've been implementing some stuff that was in Melee and then putting it into this new game to really try to bridge that gap. I really think that they are trying to fuse their communities because it is a slightly stupid and annoying that they have two different things. It's Melee and then the most current year Smash version, because every time they release a Smash, it's like the Melee's gonna play and then they're gonna play the next version of Smash. it'd be interesting if they could finally bridge that gap and put them together and just make this game the ultimate platform, the balance with balance and nerfs, which they can't do on Melee, or they just don't care to. And then 2, a place where they can constantly drop characters and DLCs, because this game has all the characters that have ever appeared in the game. So all you gotta do is keep adding to it. Buffs and nerfs, League of Legends, boom, right there in your face. I don't see how they don't take that system. It's worked pretty good and could continue to work for a long time. And all they have to do is constantly make changes to the game, add new stages, new characters, buffs, nerfs. It's a proven system. It works fine. Who can really be pissed about it? They literally do it. In other games, it's brain dead easy at this point. So, and I'm gonna be on the ride. We're all gonna get on this choo-choo hype train. But you know, my question. I know this is the part 2, whatever. But who really wants Waluigi? Really? Come on. No one cares. No one. Really? No one wants Waluigi. But at the end of the day, hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next I'm Curious video. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments of this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, all that magical stuff, as we all sell all our current consoles for a Switch.